National budget impasse. It all comes down to Friday here. The possibility of $85 billion in spending cuts is on the table. It could not only affect hundreds of thousands of government workers' salaries, but also your health. Workers at the FDA, the USDA, and the CDC would face furloughs. News Channel 3's Julia Fello spoke to a Battle Creek group working closely with those agencies and is sharing tonight how our food safety could be at risk here. Julia.
That's right, Andy, and there's no hype to this. The president of a Food Protection Training Institute says this could soon be a reality if nothing is passed. Those effects include drastically lower inspections, cutting time for researchers to investigate outbreaks, and potentially cause food shortages.
It's going to put our food safety and ultimately our public health at risk.
Julia Bradsher shows us the big picture. Her institute works closely with the FDA to train food inspectors and regulators. 45,000 FDA inspectors and 6,500 USDA workers would face furloughs.
I've also heard the potential of inspectors who are through the USDA that they would be furloughed for 2 weeks.
Which Bradsher says would put meat and poultry processing at a standstill. By law, every processor must have a USDA inspector on site to prevent the spread of outbreaks such as salmonella.
It means that consumers are going to have scarce availability of meat and poultry.
Seafood could also be impacted. About 85% is imported. Only about 2% is ever inspected.
And the FDA has estimated that about 24% reduction would occur as a result of the sequestration.
All of this, Bradsher says, would increase the risk of foodborne illnesses. The lead agency to investigate outbreaks is the CDC. Those workers would be in the same position as everyone else, shorthanded from furloughs.
Epidemiologists, people that really are the front line of investigating once an outbreak does occur. And now if we don't have these inspections going, then all the more risk that will be out there.
The president of the International Food Protection Training Institute says its partnership with the FDA could also be affected. They partnered to ensure safe food training throughout the U.S., but that could be on hold if the sequestration takes effect. Live in the newsroom, Julia Fello, News Channel 3.